Hey, what's going on, guys? Dark Spider-Man here, and today, guys, I'm going to be talking about what I hope to see in Batman Arkham Knight, and what I hope to see possibly if they ever come out with another Batman Arkham or another Batman series video game again. Now, mainly, there have been a lot of issues with Batman Arkham Origins in the past, but I'm pretty sure those have all been fixed. The game's been out for almost about 2 years now. But the game is actually really great still. You know, you can always still play the online and all that. But overall, the game still needs some fixing with its multiplayer, with some lag problems. But I'm pretty sure they'll all get fixed. But without further ado, what I hope to see in Arkham Knight is I hope to see that, like I've seen so much of it, and I'm pretty sure you guys have seen a lot of it. But the main thing is that I want to see from it is I want to see a lot more. Like I think a lot of people have said this already, but they want to see more skins. They want to know more about Batman. Because you see, back when I was born, I mean, like I didn't have any of the comics, and besides, to get any of the comics today for Batman or Spider-Man, they're all like $500, mainly because they're so old, and they're collector's items practically, pretty much. So they get like pretty old, and they grow value over time because they're so rare to find. Unless you have a buddy that's going to be selling them to you, then that's a different story. But another thing I want to see from Batman Arkham Knight is I hope that when they come to thinking that this game is going to be the final chapter, I hope that when they think about the ending of this game, that it's going to be majorly epic. Not like some sort of just like, oh, normal ending, oh, Batman wins, he beats up the bad guy like Arkham Asylum. But like a climactic ending that possibly puts Gotham on edge, or possibly puts even though all the games have put Batman's life on risk. But like in Arkham Asylum, it was just, oh, you had to beat Joker, and then the inmates stop doing whatever they're doing, and then they all stop, and then you just explore Arkham Asylum, and then there you go, you're good, you're just like fine with the rest. But practically for me, I really don't think that's really a good thing at all, mainly because if you keep doing like that, like in the same thing with Arkham Origins, the game's not going to get that fun overall in the end, because I mean, like, I'm glad that's why they did this for Arkham City and Arkham Origins, is because after you were done finishing the story mode, then you could just explore the rest of the world and play the game further on, and you could just do whatever. Now, I like that because in Arkham Asylum, all you could do was just explore the island, solve the riddle or things, and just do the challenge maps, and then that was it. And that's all you could do, and then you had to wait for the thing, you had to just wait. You had to just, play the whole story mode over again, or you just had to do this or that. Now, the main thing that I will say is that if they do actually think about possibly coming out with gadgets, the one thing that has been in so many games for the past year, and I have not seen this in Batman games, but what if, I'm saying this is a big what if, what if Rocksteady made Batman Arkham Knight first person? You could literally see Batman first person, and you could fight the bad guys, drop on top of them, be on top of the gargoyles. You could actually be Batman in first person, and that's never been done. That hasn't been done before, actually, and that would be a really cool thing to see. And obviously, that's the number one thing I would actually like to see in the game, mainly because, like, when was the last time you guys ever saw a game that's, well, obviously, it's the same thing with GTA 5, that's first person on next gen, and Batman Arkham Knight ain't gonna be on 360 or PS3, but maybe they might change their minds and might possibly come out with a later version for it, but maybe not, but maybe so. But basically, the one thing I definitely would love to see in Batman Arkham Knight is just get some better, like, how can I put this? This is why I want there to be more gadgets. Like, make the challenges even more harder. Like in Arkham Asylum, where you had to use the line launcher and kick through a window and get a guy, that's pretty difficult. It's because you have to line it up so accurately. But like you see, the only thing is on Arkham Origins and Arkham City, it pretty much seems like the thing is already set up for you at the beginning of the match, because like you're already right ahead, and then everybody else, like, they can just get it easily. They don't have to. They hardly have any problems. They can just get it easily. Just 1, 2, 3, bing, bang, boom with that challenge, and then just move on. But these other challenges, they're not so like tough, such as like, or what I should say is easy. But because like that, like I said before, that one challenge in Arkham Asylum, that was pretty difficult. And the same thing goes for even that explosive gel challenge. That was even hell a lot difficult, where you had to kill 3 people, where you had to get rid of 3 people all at the same time with three specific separate explosive gel locations. That was pretty tough to do. And just, I really hope this game does very well, mainly because like we're possibly might not be even able to see another Batman game for a while. I mean, like, before Arkham Asylum, it was just the Batman Begins movie, and then that was it. That was really just it, just Batman Begins, and then like afterwards, there wasn't really that much to go on about afterwards, unless you guys want to count Batman Vengeance, but that was only on the Game Boy, and it was on PlayStation 2. But the only thing was that it didn't grow that popular. And really, if you guys really want to talk old school Batman, you guys really got to check out the movies, and like, there are hell of a lot of old games, but there are a lot of things that I would love to see in this final conclusion of Batman Arkham, and of course, when it comes out and when I do get an Xbox One, I will post obviously it daily, like every single day, and just pretty much to me, Batman Arkham Knight will just take over my channel when that comes out and when I get it. And just, I feel like this game, we've been waiting for it ever since. They said it was supposed to come out October this year, but they delayed it to June next year, and that's when I'm gonna be graduating my freshman year in high school, and I probably should do another high school vlog. But I just can't wait. I just can't wait for this game, guys. Literally, the hype, like, literally, I have more hype for this game than any other game I've ever had before, because when you guys watch the gameplay, it's absolutely spectacular. The graphics are amazing. The 60 frames per second looks beautiful. The game looks completely flawless, and with no multiplayer, it's genius. But I mean, like, I understand that games that don't have multiplayer tend to die out faster, but I just don't understand how that makes any sense. Like, there are a lot of people that rage in multiplayer games, and I mean, like, isn't the fact of, to get yourself not to rage, but I really shouldn't go too much in depth with that. This is basically a video of what I want to see in Arkham Knight, and what maybe you guys want to see, or what I want to see. But practically, like I've said, I mean, like, first person, the graphics and the graphics look outstanding. I don't think they need to be increased anymore. They look outstanding already, and just it's. I mean, like, first person, to think about that, I mean, like, it would just look so much nicer. It would literally just look a hell of a lot nicer. And another 2 things that I'd like to see. Number 1, I would definitely like to see a hell of a lot more challenge maps. Maybe even give us, like, and especially more DLC challenge maps. A lot of the DLC challenge maps, like the Penguins, like in Arkham City, there was the Penguins map, and that went on forever and ever and ever until you died. Or they went on forever and ever and ever until your heart gave out. It was just a crazy, crazy experience. Trust me, it was. And for a lot of these things, they tend to do, again, as all games do, they all tend to die out. But I think this game will stay in for years to come, mainly because, like, it's gonna be such a great game, and there are gonna be a lot of channels such as Caboose XBL, Batman Arkham videos. They're all gonna be making videos of it. They're not gonna be uploading Arkham Origins, or hardly, I don't think anybody ever uploads Arkham Asylum anymore, unless you're doing like a gameplay test or something. That'd just be very extremely rare. But really, I think the second thing I'd have to say is mainly, how about this? Instead of modifiers, how about you just like make some more, maybe like just get some more modifiers. I don't know. I mean, like, just make the maps a little bit tiny bit more challenging, but don't go over the edge where where we can't use anything. Like, we can't use gadgets. Like, that's just gonna be insane. If you can't use gadgets, like, I think that's going a little over the top. Like, if you guys ever played, any of those beginner Predator matches and you used that one hand tied and you said, oh, do a stealth silent takedown, and you couldn't do it, mainly because you had the modifier on and you couldn't do it on that challenge, and you had to restart the whole thing over from scratch. And it really did suck. I'll admit, it really did suck afterwards. But really, guys, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like rating below. And I'll leave the rest of the gameplay rolling so that way you guys can enjoy it. And I gotta say, guys, this ending right here was actually pretty. It was actually pretty cool. It went by pretty fast. But without further ado, guys, I'm out, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.